guys. I'm hearing LL in my head. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Somebody is watching and stalking and plotting and planning. Yeah, they are watching and stalking and plotting and planning. Cause they know they got a plan. You hear me? We not gonna get started until this audio gets tested. Cause tonight, I don't know, it rained. The Wi-Fi been crazy since the rain. So I need to know. What's up, sis? Oh, I forgot it's that Thursday. Let's pin the message. And let me know if you hear me good. Welcome to the channel, y'all. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading and live donation readings. If you are interested, follow the pinned comment below. Thank you, Black Cherry. You know, it's funny. You mentioned it is. So you hear me better now? You mentioned my audio, but before you got on, my own voice was doing something. And I was like, I don't know why I sound like that. I sound like my voice was in and out to myself. And I'm like, that's interesting. Why is my voice in and out on my own? Like my own vocal cords type shit. And then you told me I sound like a fucking robot. And my voice was doing that even before it sounded bad to you. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. I think that was a warning. A warning. So anywho, somebody don't want this message to come out. Okay. Because somebody is watching and stalking. They are unhealed, listening with their triggers and not with their ears. Okay. This person, whomever this might be, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming. Whoever this person is, whatever you do, I feel like it's a social media thing mainly because I feel like whoever your person is incognito, as we would say, but they're incognito. They don't want to be upfront. They're like keyboard gangsters. But they don't want, but no, how I put this. This person is gathering intel to mirror you, okay? If that makes sense. They watch and they stalk. They're planning a comeback, but it's to mirror you, right? Peace, sis. Peace. And that is so that they would be more palatable to you when they show back up. All right. So look what I've accomplished. Um, oh, you like that? I like that too. You're into that. Oh, I've been into that too. Oh, wow, we have so much in common, is what they want you to perceive. So this person is watching, stalking, trying to get intel. Not really. And I don't know what kind of platform you might have, but some of y'all are high priestess, so everything you put out is not everything you feel. But to this person, any access to you is access to you, right? Any access to you helps them understand you better, or so they think. But again, this person is listening with triggers and not with their ears. So it's like they think they hear your heart, but what they really are listening for is how to mirror you to get back into your life. Okay? Okay. So sounds like the audio is better. You know how it be when certain messages come out, all of a sudden the monitoring spirit starts throwing monkey wrenches in the algorithms and in the sound waves. But we fight through it. We come back strong, right? We undefeated, right? All right. So yeah, that's the download that I got. So I feel like somebody is just, you know, they It's like they don't want to make a mistake, but if they are fully, not fully, how to put it, they're unhealed. So you have to be careful with the comeback. You know what I'm saying? If they're unhealed, once they think that they have hooked you, the mask will fall off. The true colors, the true nature of this person, the reason why y'all not together will show back up because this person is unhealed, right? They can't keep up a facade for long. If they're trying to placate you in any way just to get back in your good graces, they can't keep that up. They gonna, like, let's just say you like football and they like baseball, right? All of a sudden they became a football fan. And to get your attention, they buying tickets to football games, taking you out. Y'all going to football games. You're like, well, wait a minute, what happened to baseball? Well, it's not baseball season, right? So they trying to hook you during football season. And when baseball season, they give you they behind the kiss. They ain't got no time for you. They don't think about you. They going to the game. Because as far as they know, they got you. And then when football season come back around, all bets is off. I never liked that stinking game. No way. Like that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's a petty argument, but it shows somebody's true nature and colors. Okay, it's a petty argument, but this person I feel is very petty. But again, it's mainly because they are unhealed. Spirit said they might be a Libra energy, somebody who was a little wishy-washy, or somebody who was not quite as balanced as they need to be. They've got to fight through that balance. They're not a Libra. They have Libra in prominent placements in their chart. But this person is always trying to strike justice. But it means they go to opposite ends of that scale every now and then so they can figure out what their balance is. Yeah, you move, they move. They trying to do the dance until they stop dancing. And this person will stop dancing when they feel they got you. If they feel, oh, this person ain't going nowhere. They all of that facade, all of that mirroring, they might even believe half of the things that they was doing. The reality is I really don't like none of that shit. That comes into play and then they done. Mm-mm. This person is unpredictable, but yet predictable. Because high priestess energy is here, is present. And spirit said they think you don't already know. I don't know if this person tried this with you already, or they left some breadcrumbs that gave you clues of what they're about, but you see through it. Like it's not, you know how they say hidden in plain sight? Well, you see it. I play a lot of those games too. I forgot what they call it. Those games where they want you to find the thing, or the game where what's different in this picture. And that's what this is making me think of. What's different in this picture? And you got to spot the differences, however many that they have on the screen, 5, 10, 15, whatever. They think you don't see the differences. They think you can't spot what's missing. I don't know. They're unpredictable yet predictable. Yeah, find them items. And you be just like, oh, the scarf is right there. The phone is right there. The portrait is right there. The turtle's over there. Like you be blowing through it. I remember when I first started playing them games, the timer would run out. And all of a sudden I went back to playing it and I beat the timer every time. Every once in a while I need a little clue. A little clue. But that's on the last one. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't, it's like sometimes with this person, they remember I said they had I'm about to say internet. Well, yeah, internet gangster. They leave breadcrumbs to give you clues. Um, the way they come on your page, um, when they like your story, a comment under some comment that you made, something to give you a clue that they are thinking about you, wanting you, something like that, right? But this person plays mind games. And it's like they do the person, and I feel like it's a masculine, but I gotta put it like this because I just heard a video today and I meant to play it, but I had to keep my computer in my bag. Well, the brother talked about inconsistency. No, consistency. When a masculine energy is consistent, it gives the woman a feeling of safety. I feel like this person did not give you safety because they were inconsistent. And that inconsistency comes from being a chameleon. One minute they like what you like, or they're down with what you're down with, or they're agreeable. And the next minute, they don't like nothing, or they argumentative, or their abandonment issues start to show, right? They're possessive or controlling in some way, or or they ghost. This person is a player because they do not want to always show emotion, or they don't want to take relationships seriously. I feel like that's what it was in the past. Now this person is thinking, oh, okay, let me watch her. Let me watch the feminine and see what it is that I was missing. You know what I'm saying? Why did she let me go? Why isn't she in my life? Or what does it take to get her back? But really, it's get back under their control. It's not get you back because they want to keep you. No, it's to get you back to control you because they miss the control, or they miss what you did for them. This person was like, I don't want to miss that no more. I had fun with the collective. You know what I'm saying? They had fun with you, beloved. So they wanted you to be where they knew you would be, right there for them. Yeah, this person had a lot of secrets. They played a lot of games, kept a lot of secrets, and were unpredictable. This person would not let you heal when y'all were together because this person was always, I feel like, not only did they keep secrets, but they lied. So, in combination with that, or being inconsistent and all of that, you cannot relax in that environment with a person like that. You can't be yourself. You can't be soft. You can't be loving, normal and nurturing. You can't be any of the things that you need to be because they won't let you. They keep you in survival mode. They keep you in guessing mode. They keep you, you know what I'm saying, stressed because they keeping secrets, and you don't never know which way they coming, which way the wind blows. Tell me more, spirit. But yet they'll stalk you to get intel on you so that they can breadcrumb you. The challenge is forward movement. This person is trying to slow you down. They try to slow you down with their nonsense. This person tries to confuse you. There's nothing safe about being confused. You ever been lost somewhere and confused? I know for me, whenever I'm lost and I get confused, I feel extremely unsafe. I don't care where I am. I don't feel safe because I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or I'm not where I know I should be. I don't care if I'm in the right place. If I don't think I'm in the right place, I feel unsafe. This is what this person does. They make you feel unsafe. You need to move forward. You need to move forward. But this person is trying to hold you back. That's why it's in a challenge and less position, trying to hold you back from moving forward, from letting them go. You may have already let this person go, but they're searching up ways to get you back in that same position they had you, whatever that was. Tell me more. Your spirit guides are on you though. Yeah, this person was hurtful. I don't think this person cared how they made you feel. Long as you were in their control, long as you were present with them, they didn't care how they made you feel. You are a goddess. You know what I'm saying? You are a divine feminine energy. Your stock is rising, your self-esteem and your stock is rising. So whatever you're doing that this person can see, they see that you're on the right path. They see your glow up. They see you are chosen. They see your value in a way that they did not see your value before. This person took you for granted. Past energy, they took you for granted. So, when you were loving, attentive, nurturing, they took it for smothering. They took it for, it's you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Somebody did not want me to say this. Not tonight. My throat chakra is trying to close up, and I been fine. So I'm going to plow through this because apparently it needs to be said. This person did not see your value when they were with you, okay? This person took you for granted. This person put other people and other things ahead of you, and even told you, like, like it was so cavalier. They probably said things like, "Oh, well, I can't stop what I'm doing for you." You like, wait, what? And they meant it. They can't. Well, why would I stop what I'm doing? Because I was in the middle of something. I know you needed me, but I'm doing something. What you want? This person did not see that you would drop anything for them. You would nurture, support them. So they had a one-way street going with you. There was no balance here. Okay. The scales are very lopsided. You were given too much and getting nothing much in return. And they see that now. Because now your stock is rising. Now you're I heard unfuckwittable, but I was about to say unbothered. So maybe both, right? You're not you're definitely not in people pleasing mode. You're not stressing over this person or whatever they got going on. You may not even know what they got going on. They may be trying to drop breadcrumbs and clues to get you to know, but you don't know if you're not, what I'm saying, participating in their life in any way, or you're not stalking them. So there's nothing to know, at least as far as you're concerned, right? But this person plays a lot of games, and they still are. Spirit said they still are unhealed. And they listening with triggers. They waiting for you to say their name, or they waiting for you to say you miss them, or somehow you want them, or whatever. They waiting. And Spirit said, for most of y'all, and I say most because everybody don't feel the same, but for most of y'all, if this person held their breath based on that thought, they gonna die. I'm just saying. I don't know if I could say that on YouTube, but I'm just saying. They would, expire if they held their breath waiting on your return or waiting for you to soothe their egos. Because that's what they want, really. With this person being unpredictable, keeping secrets, playing in your face on some party time or some player type shit, trying to hold you back from being from your forward movement and still being hurtful. They don't want you. They just want to control you. All because they see your rising stock. They see your goddess glow up. And they're like, well, damn, when did the collective get all this self-esteem? Not that you didn't already have it. It's just they didn't value you, so they just ignored it. They didn't believe that you had it in them. You get what I'm saying? They sat there and thought, oh, well, collective will be my dummy, and collective will just be waiting for me because collective cares about me. Meanwhile, they was over there keeping secrets and whatever they was doing, right? Not appreciating the goddess that you are. All right, tell me more, Spirit. They ain't gonna sit there waiting. If they hold their breath, they're gonna expire. I'm just saying. Ooh. Oh, that's too many cards, one at a time. Stress. Yo, this person has a lot of stress and had a lot of stress in their life. They had too much going on. Like every time you talk to this person, it was some other madness, some other chaos, some other conflict. You know, this is happening, that is happening, this ain't going right, this ain't going right. That person, we arguing. Like they was going through too much. This is also somebody who holds on to toxicity. You know what I'm saying? They don't leave behind the toxicity in their life. They keep it with them. Friend of mine was saying how, you know, he's talking to a female friend of hers, and everything is, I need my sister, I need my mom, I need this cousin, I need that person. They need all these people, but them people give them bad advice, hold them back, cause conflict and chaos, bring a lot of drama. And all he was trying to explain to her is like, if you want to move forward, you'd be less frustrated if you let them go and do what you got to do. I think, you know, she's in school, she could be a nurse or whatever, but you can't be what you want to be if you got all these appendages and all these entities holding on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that, but that's because I don't live that way. I understand why. I mean, I get why there's attachment. Yes. But if you say you want something, why are you holding on to something that was preventing you from getting it? Right? So this person always has something going on. You could tell them that till they face turn blue and they still think, no, you're wrong. I gotta keep them, I gotta do this with them, and that, you know, I could move states and go here and do this and blah blah blah. But I gotta stay there with them. Okay, they gotta stay there with them then. Meanwhile, all this stress and all these things going on, and that's just a scenario. They can have way more than that. Way more. I mean, I know of some ratchet things that people got going on, and all I can do is face palm, like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know somebody that got that crazy shit going on all the time. And it's just like, it baffles the mind why they still want to be connected to it. Or here's the other thing that gets me. Matter of fact, you shared this with me, Cherry. How old girl will call you up, tell you about X, Y, and Z. This person got that going on. This person, but she still want to be associated with them same people that got all that crap going on. One scamming. I forgot what the other one was doing. But they doing all these underhanded things. But yet, she still wants some association with them. The sister of the man is got a whole pedophile. You know what I'm saying? That molested her child, and she didn't. She's still dealing with the dude. Meanwhile, the child is re-traumatized every day she live in the house with them, and she's underage, so she can't leave on her own, or she don't have it to leave. All I know is it's crazy to me that you can gossip about these people, talk shit about what they got going on, yet you still associate with them. This is the type of shit. When I say this person got stress and too much shit going on, this is part of the reason why they can't be consistent with you. You know what I'm saying? This is why they unpredictable, because they dealing with everybody's shit. They all in everybody business, right? Their business is crazy. Their decisions is crazy. They, you know what I'm saying? They are immature. Party, party time. This is a player from the Himalaya. You know what I'm saying? They keep secrets. This person is very mistrustful of a lot of people. That's why they sit and they stalk and they watch. What you want now? Oh, tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Loyal or speaking up. This person is too loyal to the folks that they should part ways with. Okay. They are committed in those relations. That's what they're committed to. They didn't commit to you. They committed to things that brought them confusion and chaos. It's like they thrive in it, or it's the excitement. I don't know if it's the excitement, the thrill, the addiction to it. It's something. They just feel like they gotta stay attached to it. They gotta hold on. Okay? This person is not mature. They don't speak up about it. They speak about it, but they don't speak up about it. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they do, they sit in it. So it don't matter what you say. And that's what it is. Like what I've learned in the last few years is parting ways, letting go and not looking back. A lot of times is the healthiest thing you can do for yourself. Because if you look back at a situation, you're just gonna be more mad. You just gonna be angry, or and even if you're not angry and you got pity, you'll have some sort of emotion that's just like, damn, you just had it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like you just face palm, like here we go again, or this is what they doing. Oh well. It's just frustrating. So sometimes you gotta move on and do no look back and just go be free, go blossom, go grow. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't you ain't missing nothing. So don't act like it. They act like they missing something. Absolutely. Tell me more, spirit. They really do feel like they missing something. I don't know what they feel like they gonna miss. Maybe I can only speculate because every situation is different. I know old girl situation is she think for some reason dude is gonna want her at some point, and he didn't want her. He discarded her, and everybody she was gossiping about helped him. Um, she felt like she was better, but yet she was resonating in that energy by the things that she was doing. You know what I'm saying? The things she was doing to hold on to them, the things she was doing to sit in that energy with them, she was resonating with it. And she didn't even see that. She's too busy, the pot calling the kettle black. Decisions. I think we had decisions the other night. You know, a person that keeps a lot of secrets makes it hard for you to make a decision because they're not giving you the full picture. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that this person would keep you in, not really giving you a full picture, so you're not really sure, well, what am I doing? Because it feels like this or it looks like that. Okay, you're doing this but you're saying that. That's unhealthy, and that keeps a woman feeling unstable and unsafe. I can't be in no relationship with nobody knowingly lying to me and or have lied to me and hasn't proved to me that they done doing that. I never forget my best friend when we were kids. We weren't best friends as kids. She used to lie about a lot of shit over dumb shit all the time. It didn't affect me. It wasn't about me. It didn't feel harmful to me. I was a kid. But she lied. She lied over dumb shit all the time, all the time. And then we became adults and got closer and we matured together and we had trauma. We bonded together and we healed together. I noticed that went away. She's the only example in my life of somebody that grew with me in some capacity and actually changed a really bad habit and blossomed. Like she's the only person I know or I knew because she passed, but only person I knew that I was able to then trust. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know what that's like being with somebody or staying around with somebody who's holding on to a lot of secrets. I don't know why anybody does that. Everybody has their reason. There's probably some clinical diagnosis or not diagnosis, but term. That's the best way I can put it. Term for that. I don't know it. I ain't come across it yet. I'm just now digging in and learning about avoidance and what they do. That's a whole different ball game, right? But this person keeps a lot of secrets, which makes it hard for you to make a decision. All I can tell you from the way spirit gives it to me, they always make me extract myself from those situations and not look back and not stress over it and not, not that I don't have stress from it, maybe initially, but eventually that goes away. but they always basically pack your shit and go. Now, not that I live with the person or anything like that, but just pack up those emotions, pack up those thoughts of potential, pack up that what you thought was a friendship, pack up that whatever that is, and just take your shit and go. You know what I'm saying? Just let them go do what they need to do. Because if you're trying to stay connected with somebody who always got some type of chaos and conflict going on, you are bound to be in the center of it at some point in time. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get accused of something you never even did. Okay, that just means you will end up with some of that karma by being in close proximity to that, right? If this person makes you feel unsafe, go with that feeling. I feel unsafe. I think I need to leave. Like, remember, I was saying earlier in the reading, if I go to a place and I'm lost and confused, I immediately feel unsafe. And I got to keep it moving. Listen, me and my daughter went to New York about 2 weeks ago, I think. Two weeks ago now? I don't know. About 2 weeks ago, we went to New York. And I hadn't been in the World Trade Center. And matter of fact, I had not been in the World Trade Center since before 9/11 because I don't take the train. I drive into the city for the most part. And if I do take the train, I never really go the PATH train route. I never need the PATH train. So we got there and I was in awe, honestly. I know I look like a tourist because I'm looking around. What they did with that place is amazing. Because I remember the old one. So I'm looking around, looking around. Now I'm like, okay, we gotta find our destination. We gotta get on the right train. We gotta figure it out. And this lady, she must have known. She just knew. And she gave us both a sense of safety because she said, "Are you having a problem figuring out what train you need to be on?" I was like, "Actually, yeah. I mean, I know the train I need, but how to get to that train?" And she was like, "Well, honey, if I were you," and I was like, this little tiny little old lady. She said, "Honey, if I were you, I would just catch the one train to the two. Just take it one stop because the walk you got to take, you might as well." And I'm like, "Girl, yes." And everything she said was true. And we got on and we felt safe because now we were on the path. We on not the path train, but the path we needed to be on. We learned where we had to go. We felt more confident. This person, wherever you're trying to go with this person, you won't feel confident about it because they keep secrets. They're unpredictable. They always got some shit going on. Tell me more. Yeah, this what I say. They trying to block your forward movement. And maybe the forward movement is not necessarily pulling you back from your success, although I feel that very strongly. It could also be your forward movement from away from them. Cuz remember, this person listens with their triggers and not with their ears. This person is always listening for pain. I don't know if they're a glutton for pain. I feel like they are. They're going on some type of journey with some stressful individuals, right? They're glutton for pain. Maybe they want you to hurt them. Maybe that's what gets them off. I don't know. It's just not the energy you want to be in. Tell me more. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Make sure you ring the bell so you're notified every time I come on. Yes, so your person is stuck in that hurt energy. Like I said, they are unhealed, but yet they watch you with the intentions to come back. They want to mirror you, they want to impress you, they want to show off for you, they want you to, it's like they want to return back to that old time, whatever that time was when y'all gave them that attention that they looking for right now. when you nurtured them a certain way. Like they want to return back to a time where you were there for them, in whatever way that is. Whatever, and you, I feel like you showed up for this person in an unconditional, loving way, and they missed that, right? Because you are the goddess, right? Your stock is rising. They see that. What's up? Um, they want to be in alignment with you. And the only way to get in alignment with the goddess is to mirror her. Do what she do. Like what she like. Be about what she be about, right? Now, if you, like I said earlier, if you have a platform and this person watches your platform, let's just say you're positive because you're in a goddess energy, so you're going to be positive. Whether you're in business, whether it's about peace, love, and light, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's about self care or branding something, this person watches what you do and they want to be in alignment with that thing, with what it is that you are about. And they get messages from spirit, signs and synchronicities about you and all the time, right? Oh, what's up, bite? They get messages from spirit, signs and synchronicities that point them in your direction all the time. And they feel a certain, now this person feels a load. Don't look at my hands. I feel like they asked you. They they feel a certain level of responsibility associated with you. You I feel like you don't weigh this person down, but who you are is very important. So it carries a weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you are an important person. And whatever you are, whatever you do, it don't, it's just something about what's within you is very, very important. This person is now seeing it. Maybe they knew it before, but it's like it's a different, when you go through an awakening, and I feel like this person is having some sort of an awakening, not fully, but some sort of awakening. It starts to them, it gets their eyes open in a way. How do I how do I put it? It's like it's peeling back the layers, right? So at one point they already knew you was important to whatever degree you are, right? Then they may have had previous awakenings about you. But this one feels different. Each time is different. And sometimes I feel like the reverse is true, right? When you go cycle with a person, when you start getting to the core, you start seeing how bad it is. Sometimes how rotten it is. Like I don't know about y'all, but every now and then, I usually buy bags of onions. And sometimes the onions will already be bad, but you cannot tell, right? Unless you touch it and it's soft on the outside. The way you know is when you cut through it and then you look in the center, you go, oh man, the core is rotten. That might be how you see and perceive this person, right? Meanwhile they looking like you're a whole tangy juicy orange. You know what I'm saying? And the more they peel back, the more sweeter the flesh get. They see you for what you are and how important you are. But this person, on the other hand, has been keeping dirty secrets. And them secrets is that rotten core. Now, if they wanted to be out of that, they would not still be trying to heal. Like, I don't even know if they are. I know that they are triggered. I know that they are watching you heal. I know they want to mirror you, but they haven't done the work to get there. It's just an awakening. It's just an awareness now, which is different from I'm gonna put that work in and improve myself. That's different. If this person was to come back into your life now, they would give you the same type of unstable, not ready, unpredictable, secret keeping energy, which will keep you and will put you back in that, what I'm saying, survival mode with them, not feeling safe because they can't make you feel safe. They can't operate that way. This person mirrors you, but it's to a limit. The mask will fall off. It will not last. Not with somebody who has not done the work. Now, if this person thinks the work is financial, they would be dead wrong. This is about your personality. This is about how you handle relationships, how you maintain. If you can't do that in your relationships, it's every relationship is secrets, and this person is after me, and this person lying to me, and I'm lying to them, and all that. They still doing that with people, then they far from healed. They are, Spirit said they stuck. Period. Now, yeah, they could keep that shit, right? But what I get is that this person is stuck. So they are going to keep that shit, right? They can only watch you. They can only peer into your life in whatever ways they are able to do so. But they can't come forward because you're in this high priestess energy, which means you will not allow you will not allow for things to turn out the way they hope, which is, let's go back to the way we were. It's not possible. You're a different person, right? You've healed. You've already started your journey. So they got to play catch up. And the only way they think they can play catch up is watching you and see what you do, see what you about. Um, so I feel like your person is addicted. Let's see what's in the middle of this deck. Yeah, and your intuition has been rocking with you. You've been following your gut. Yeah, because this person is abused and confused. And this abused and confused individual will cause you to be confused as well, even if they don't abuse you. Mainly because they need attention. This person, I get, they want to impress you. They want your favor. Spirit said they also want forgiveness. Whatever they did to you, this person wants forgiveness for that. But they haven't earned forgiveness. And I'm not saying you don't forgive them. Many of us go through things with people. I forgive people damn near instantly. Like, I ain't holding against you like that. But I may never ever fuck with you again. Okay? Meaning I'm not sitting there with no hate in my heart. I don't care, contrary to what somebody think. Even if I cussed you out, I ain't sitting there hating you. But I may never fuck with you again. Because what would be the reason? If you did what you did, whatever that is, you hurt me, however you did, why would I revisit that? I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? I may not even be thinking about you. All I know is I'm good without you. You feel me? Excuse me. Now, I'm not giving no energy. I mean, if the energy is you ignore me, then it's easy for me to ignore you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you no energy. I'm not giving you no hate. I'm not giving you no time. I'm not giving you no attention. I'm not giving you nothing. I'm a straight nothing you, because that keeps my peace. I'm not returning energy. I've done that. That's the petty in me. Sometimes I want to do it. I'll tell you sometimes I want to do it. Sometimes I be tempted. I do. And sometimes I have. Shit, my shadow come out and be giving the petty back. But now it's like, there's so many things I want to say, but all I'm willing to say is like nothing. Like, I don't have a fuck to give. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more. Twin flames. Oh, God. Oh, God. So this is what it is, y'all. It's a twin flame situation. That's why they're mirroring you. They're awakening, right? They feel like they're crossing realms. They're a catalyst for your change. Absolutely. They unlocked something within you, a legacy of unity, conscious ascension with every shared heartbeat. So this person came into your life to show you something. Oh, look at his, wow. This person was put on your path for a reason and vice versa. You came to show them things and they came to show you. This person taught you how to firm up your boundaries. This person taught you how to detach from people. This person taught you how to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? This person taught you unconditional love to people that don't even deserve your love or your time or your attention. Yeah, this person taught you a lot of lessons. But that don't mean y'all gonna make it in this journey, or this, I should say, this incarnation. That don't mean that that flame is going to reunite here. Not without effort, not without change, not without like there's if your boundaries is up, it's like a wall they got to really kind of either chisel through or climb up and around. But they gotta do work that they never did before, or they didn't never think that they had to do with you. Because this person in the past took you for granted. Now that they know who you are, they feel away. They feel away. That's why they watch you. That's why they think about you morning, noon, and night. That's why they crave your attention. Yeah, because they feel like they got an unfinished love story with you. Meanwhile, you done wrapped it up. Yeah. They feel like your love story is unfinished. Meanwhile, you have wrapped it up. You have said, twin flame, karmic, soulmate, whatever you want to call it. I feel like this story has ended. Meanwhile, on the other hand, this person's like, oh no, I don't think so. No, I think it's more to this. But the problem is, it's more to them. They need to concern themselves with them. I feel like this person's more transfixated on you when they need to worry about themselves. What I tell you? This person wants your forgiveness. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. They want to come back. They want to show you love. They want to apologize. But the amount of work that this person has to do is beyond a smile and some flowers. It's beyond that. They said on average to trust a person again after their betrayal, um, or I maybe betrayal, because lies are betrayal. It takes at least 2 years. Like that's on average. So that means it could take a little less or a lot more. All I know is it's hard to regain somebody's trust after it's been broken. They broke bridges with you. They broke bridges with you and other people, from what I'm getting. And so repairing those bridges are not easy. It takes dedication. It takes I can't even say it, hard work, right? And it doesn't always work, even if they do it. So if this person is in that 9 of Cups energy with you, thinking you fulfilled all their needs and their wishes, but they don't attempt to fill any of yours, 9 times out of 10, they will not come forward. You will just feel this energy, and that's why Spirit's bringing it up. 9 times out of 10, they will not make an effort. They will just watch. They will just, stay that keyboard gangster, stay their distance away, because they wouldn't know where to begin because they never put no effort in. 9 times out of 10, pride and ego is going to keep them from you because they too prideful to come, bow down to the goddess and show goddess some love. And it's not even a literal bowing down, y'all, but that's how their ego will take it. The fact that they have to ask for forgiveness and actually show and prove that they deserve it. Meanwhile, you don't forget this person and moved on with your life. So they don't even know what that's like. The thing is, just because you forgive somebody does not automatically mean they have access to you. That's for them to sort out with their karmic issues that they may going on with them too much stress going on. They cycling with somebody where they just keep going and going. Maybe that person tells them sorry all the time and they keep doing it. They keep doing whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever secretive, lying, whatever. They keep doing it. Remember, I said they got unpredictable things going on over there. So there's a lot of card sticking. There's a lot of intrusive energies they got to deal with. That stress is too much. Tell me more. One at a time. Fishy offer. This person would make a fishy offer to keep you stuck, beloved. They deceptive. Remember I said they suspicious? They're hollow, misleading, fraudulent, insincere, worthless. This person, they don't keep people in their life long. I don't know who they do, maybe blood relatives, but they don't keep people in their life long. I feel like not only is it a fishy offer, but snake-like energy, just very deceptive, untrustworthy, slither tongue kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who they cold-blooded, they lack empathy. They can pretend really well. They're a chameleon. They will shapeshift if they need to, when they need to. But again, that facade does not last long, especially behind closed doors. When they think ain't nobody looking, how they treat you, how they deal with you is crazy. Tell me more. Oops. Nope, too many. Too many. Come on, Spirit. Give me one. Nope, too many. Sticky. This person is stubborn. One at a time, please and thank you, Spirit. Oh boy. Damn card sticking again. It's stuck too. Alright, let's try this again. Dark cult. Yeah, this person is in a third party situation for sure. And the people who they are in this dark energy, this dark cult energy with, I should say, are like their energy vampires to each other and other people. Right? They look for folks to feed off of. They corral together. They talk shit about each other and other people. They don't have a certain level of respect for individuals. They just when I say a dark energy, like whatever's in their house is dark. Like when you walk in their door, if you ever cross their threshold, it'll put a chill up your back because you can feel their energy. Okay, it's also like ooh, and I keep getting chills too. It's also like let me put that card down. Have you ever been around somebody that carry a certain level of funk around them? And I don't mean smell, but it could incorporate a smell. But there's a certain level of funky energy with that person that you just want to get away from. Hell, you don't even want to talk to that person on the phone. It's just misery, funk, disappointment. Um, I don't know how to put it, but you just want to get far away from that. I feel like this is what this person has been dealing with. So that's why they're in that hurtful, stuck energy because they're dealing with low vibrational energies that keep them on that lower spectrum. They not happy all the time. They might pretend for folks again. They're a chameleon. They're a shapeshifter, right? But they operate in a way that does not improve their life. You know what I'm saying? This is a person that will self-sabotage. They could be on the road to rags and riches and then get distracted, get slowed down, miss deadlines, appointments, interviews, whatever. They'll miss it because they're dealing with something that does not want them to have better than them. This is the type of person that will monkey wrench your ride to work, whether it's your car or your carpooling situation. They will fuck that up. They will fuck it up. They will make sure you can't get your tail up to do what you got to do. I don't know who they dealing with. The spirit said you dodged a humongous bullet by staying away from this situation. That, yeah, whether it feels unfinished or I don't know what it'll turn out to be, many of us will not have that in our lifetime again. Okay. I always mention my girlfriend with her situation and how they reunited, but I don't know that situation is really still working. One. Two, if she wasn't available, it wouldn't have happened. Three, he really got, when I say lucky, because this had to be over 10 years that he finally decided to get his shit together. Okay, at least 10 years. I want to say it had to be. I don't know the time frame, but I know my children were extremely small around the time that they ended it. And he's lucky that one or both of them are even alive to continue. That's how long it had been. And your person, I'm giving this hurtful, stuck energy, this person is stuck. They're not coming forth out of the shadows. This person will just continue to think about you. They'll continue to stalk you, watch you, keep tabs on you on any means possible. But they will not show up in the way you would need them to show up. They can't stabilize you because they're unstable and they're dealing with unstable entity attachments in their life. Hmm. Yeah, they ain't got nothing to lose. You're right about that. Yeah, you don't want that. And then the STD is here, right? So, oh wait, I'm putting up the wrong deck. Bottom of this deck is STD. Now, you could take that as a STD, a venereal STD, or you could take that as spiritually transmitted diseases, right? Because of these entity attachments. A lot of people don't understand, like, people transmit that energy to you. If you're in close proximity to somebody that's wicked and nasty, well, guess what? A little bit of that rubs off, even if you don't act like that. Other people can feel that. Like, why you got this person, this damn gargoyle around you, or this vampire around you, sucking your life out? You look tired. You look worn out. You look sucked dry. You don't even realize what you look like. You don't realize what you become by just being in association with them people. Take it how it resonates. But I don't see a happy ending here. You know why? Because it's a lot of work and a lot of responsibility for this person to come out of their pride and ego. This person is a scary Mary or scary Harry, whatever you want to call it. They don't they'd rather sit and absorb your energy than to actually come forward, come clean, and actually say I'm sorry. They're not really willing to do that. That might be in their head. Or they may be hoping that you be the one to show up and give them flowers and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've been gone so long." They may want you to do it, but don't anticipate this person just showing up, because 9 times out of 10, that's not how it's going to go down. If you run into them by happenstance, is one thing. They may have the gift of gab when you see them, but for the most part, they're not going to come toward you. Because again, they got too much going on. They down with them entity attachment that's not trying to see them do better or be better. They're in hurtful and stuck energy. So until they are cut loose and released, whether they do the cutting themselves, nothing changes, nothing grows, nothing is going to be blessed, and there's no union to be had. They got to do better. Think bigger, bitch, and do better. All right, so Black Cherry, I see you want a reading. Any particular deck, sister? And this is the energy that they stay in. Stuck, feeling like that. But the only unfinished business is themselves. They got to work on themselves. They are the unfinished business. Not you, them. What they got going on. Okay. Oh, I gotta send you something today. It was so cute. I forgot. I need to send that to you. Oh man, it's something we both wish we had. We going to light seers for you, baby. First thing before I even pull, I got the Empress. Right, she at the bottom of the deck. So something about your mama energy. Could be the Iamin, but you know what that is. Keep seeing the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords and splitting the deck. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Cherry. Give me a message. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Oh, and be aware of. Cooperation. Something at work. Something happening. Something going on at work. I don't know. Or cooperation. Might be getting cooperation and support. I don't know. Ah! Hold on. Too many cards falling. Can't take all of these. Let me shuffle some more. Hold on. I guess Spirit's telling me I'm hitting on something for all them cards to fly out like that. So something at work or something about work, whether it's your work or somebody else's work, or something about work. Anymore. Oh, somebody was lying. Tell me more. Temperance. Oh, but you're gonna have justice. I know that's not the justice card, but that's what Spirit gave me. It's like somebody could be lying, not telling the truth, or bending it a little bit, trying to sway something their way, or whatever the case may be. But in hidden energy, temperance comes to balance all that shit out, and it's on some divine timing. Like you couldn't even have planned it better. Tell me more. Kind of like if, all right, knowing the kind of work that you do. Say a supervisor said, "Oh, I don't like how you handle calls, blah 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 blah." Then all of a sudden you get 3 commendations from clients like, "Oh, she was the best ever and she took great care of me." And it's like, "Okay, now what do you do with that?" You say this and they say that and they're the client. So what? That kind of vibe. Tell me more. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm getting. Ace of Swords. Somebody lying. First of all, the Knight of Swords is here in reverse. And then and Spirit says somebody lying. And then the challenge and the lesson is somebody lying. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Who lying? Somebody lying in your life. And we got the Six of Pentacles and then the Two of Pentacles falling out at the same time. No more juggling. There's something about not enough equal give and take. Are you supposed to be making more money and you didn't get it? Tell me more. Like a review. Um, but you can't walk away, at least not yet. So if you frustrated over work, that's what it's giving, because it's not giving love. It's really not giving friendship either. It's just giving money concerns when it comes to work. And then that somebody's lying. Like Spirit's going to take care of you anyway with the Temperance here. Like regardless of what they say or they do, you'll be fine. The challenge is to get past the lying something, if you feel me. Um, the Six of Pentacles is a lack of equal give and take. So again, you're not earning what you deserve. The Two of Pentacles, I get that you don't feel like fighting it, whatever it is. You're good with what you're getting right now. It's not less, but you can also can't just leave. Is what I'm getting. You can't just walk away. Also, what I heard was like, no matter what they say, the clients could overwrite that, or they may be doing that. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get a couple commendation type situations that pop up from somebody being just flabbergasted, like utterly thrilled over what you have done for them. Enough to say something about it, enough to say, I want to be heard. I want y'all to know who she is and what she is about. This is da 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 da, and she did this and that, and she went above and beyond. That kind of, you know what I'm saying? All right, tell me more about the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God. Yeah, you getting observed. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Um, it's giving somebody trying to. I know dox ain't the right word, but dock you, not dox, but dock you. Like they can't dock you pay, but like trying to dock you over um petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like insinuating shit or making shit up. I don't know the best way to put it, but it's bullshit, basically. Anymore. Anymore. Yeah. You still got pentacles coming, like you're all right. The pentacles will arrive. You won't go without, is what I'm hearing. You won't be. There's no poor and destitute situation. You will not go without. It might give you bonuses. Be honest. This person can't. They cannot rattle you, make you argue, or come out of your character the way they want to, and they shouldn't. Tell me more. Yeah, you'd have left that energy alone. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is what I wanted to clarify. You're not entertained. You know how they say you haven't entered the chat? You're not entered in the chat. You're not trying to argue. You're not trying to go back and forth with somebody who's trying to be committed to misunderstanding you, trying to nitpick and try to carry on. Your work speaks for itself. So that's the backup. Tell me more. Yeah. What they thought would betray you was only a rebirth for you. It's not. I hear water off a duck's back. Yeah, I heard sink or swim, but I don't know if that. I don't know. All I know is the worst is over. Like they ain't got a leg to stand on, so to speak. But they are trying to hold back on them coins that they need to release. So legally, they're gonna have to release some coins. Job well done type coins. What more? And then I'm done. Yeah. Also, I feel like whoever the work person is, the observer, um, they make poor choices in the people they think they like. Like I don't know what they base liking people off of. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like they make poor choices, and then they are proud of those poor choices, but they're still poor choices. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to suffer the consequences of those choices. Meanwhile, you have your glow up where, like I said, somebody's going to recognize you. And I don't think it's just one. Um, Somebody will recognize your hard work, your dedication, and say something, whether it's in writing or over the phone, but it will be known. So take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But that was your reading. I feel like I don't know if somebody was on my channel Fugazi in that last one, but Spirit wanted me to clear the slate. Don't come in there, don't come on my channel with that fake ass energy. Spirit will disrupt it and get rid of your ass. You know. But anyway, you welcome Spirit. I mean, you welcome Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, and you welcome sis. I hope that resonated with you in a positive way, and I hope that things work out well. Thank y'all for coming to the channel, and let me just give a big shout out to Black Cherry, rocking with me, showing up for me, supporting the channel, being a family. You know what I'm saying? That we look out for each other, and I just appreciate you. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate you, sis. Um, I hope that, the messages that y'all received tonight were helpful to your journey as well. That collective energy reading is real. There's a lot of people burning bridges and hurting folks that maybe they don't mean to hurt, but they hurt them because they lack that empathy that is required in a relationship. And they go around burning bridges. Some of y'all got some decisions to make about how how far and how forward you'll go with people. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to bid y'all adieu. Peace and blessings.